What up, Wheatfield? This is your girl, La T, coming in with a quick channel message. Well, we don't know how quick it's going to be. We really don't know. We don't know what the Father is going to do with us today. So, if you in for a ride, stick around. I Shay, you know what I mean? You know what it is. What up, Wheatfield? How you doing? Come on back into the Wheatfield. What up, y'all? Wheat, how you doing? If you new, welcome to the space. Welcome to you too. We doing a porch reading today. That's what it is. That's what it is. We just going to sit out on the porch and get some air. You know what I mean? And air some things out. You know what I mean? Let the energy flow. See what's going on out in the field. How you doing? How you doing? Yes. We got a couple of tools out, but before we jump into all of that, we got to let you know the disclaimers, let you know what this space is all about, because you might not want to stick around. You might want to move around, I say. So if you move around, I love you. No feelings hurt. But if you want to stay on in, stick around, see what the vibe is. You know what I mean? You kind of intrigued. Like maybe I want to stay. Hopefully by the end of the message, you want to subscribe. I hope you subscribe. I hope you get something from it. It's a couple of things in them archives too. So take a little peruse and see if there's something else for you. Today is April the 8th. It is. That's just for the date. It ain't got nothing to do with the message. I mean, like, if it resonate. Time and space, I mean, really, what is it? Anywho. We are a whole channeled messenger. We message with the Most High God, the infinite intelligence of the all, aka wisdom, the word, and the breath of life. Yes, we got some spirit guides too that be on the scene and, cluing us in, tapping us in, giving us some extra deeper meanings. Yes, we do. We got some tears that come to, them fallen ones that like to intervene. Sometimes they have something to say, something to speak, and it don't always be a lie. Sometimes it be the truth. I mean, but they distorted and disillusioned and caused chaos and confusion. So we block them out. You know what I mean? We get the word from the Father, and that's what it's about. So if you want to stick around, if you want to jump into some cards, I say, and see what the day is doing, because this is where testimony meets tarot. It is. That's why it's a whole show, Tears and Wheat Tarot show, because we do a lot of testifying. We got books. We got a few today. We got the Guide to Loving Yourself, Ashe, and we have the Wild Mystic Oracle book. Spirit didn't pull the cards, just pulled the book. Wanted to go through there and talk about something. We got some Soul Journey. We got some Star Seed. We got some chakra cards, and we got some Moonology. Not the Mooncology, but the Moonology, I say. So here's the box for that right here. Yeah, this is a new one we kind of been working through. Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. So it might be some things that's kind of being illuminated by the full moonlight, you know what I mean? And see what that's really all about. Not necessarily hidden behind the moon, but something that's coming out like that goodness. The moon has that other attribute, Luna, you know what I mean? That essence of like the ebb and the flow of life. I feel the shore. I feel the ocean. You know how it manages the tides and the movement, that flow of water. I feel just so heavy. And sometimes you kind of just have to go with the flow. You don't know what the hell life be doing all the time. You know what I mean? So sometimes it come at you like those tides that knock you off your feet, right? Or sometimes it's soothing. You can something that you can fall asleep to. You know what I mean? Yeah, we really don't know which way it's gonna go. So we gonna pray. We not religious, but we are highly spiritual. We do everything in the spirit. So we have to pray, invoke, bring in, activate, and let the spirit step forth and bring the message on this day. Because it's not me, beloved. It's not me. It's the Most High that likes to speak through, because we are vessels. We are willing, surrendered vessels to all become messengers, to allow the Father's work to be done on earth, in earth, the way that it was designed to be, heaven coming to earth, to reside in earth and on earth, to do a work that we don't always remember. We don't. And we go through this journey, this life, that ebb and flow of energy, right? Those circumstances and events and situations that call you into remembrance, so that you can be put on your path to greatness, your path of enlightenment, your path to discover your highest self, to get into your dharma and to do the work. The work that you answered the call. Not that you are being called. You've already been called and you answered the call. But you may not really understand or remember exactly what that is. So let's jump into it and see what comes out. Ashe, ashe. Okay. Thank you so much, Holy Father, for being here right now on this day. Thank you for allowing us to sit in this space and utilize the gift that you've granted us with. I'm humbly grateful and thankful and appreciative that you will use me in this way. Thank you, Father, for my surrenderance and my obedience to bring the message at this time. Pull me back, Father, and set me back as you come forth to deliver a message that's edifying unto self so that I may edify and serve you, Father. Thank you so much for giving me the words to pray, the words to say to your wheat field. Let me be so full that I can serve that out unto your wheat, Father, so that they too may be edified, that they may be strengthened, and that you magnify them in their service. Give them the remembrance that they need so that they can be on their way. Let us come together, Father, for those principles that you will bring. Magnify them, magnify the energy, grow us up in you, Father, so that we can come together in unity and harmony and serve that unto you. Let the work be done. Let the Father's work be done. Magnetize any person to this space, Father, that you feel needs this message, and let them have it on any day that they receive it. Thank you so much, Father. Pull us into your holiest of holies, into your inner sanctuary, Father, yes, and protect us from anything that will come against us. No weapon formed shall conquer, Father, but the work that you have ordained shall be done, and your word shall be fulfilled. Nothing can come against us to stop that, block that, cause confusion, chaos, or disillusionment. Let it be clear, Father. Let the message be clear. Thank you, Father. And if there's any confusion that anyone is experiencing, Father, clear it up. Send that messenger, send that angel of ministry for clarity onto them. Have it be revealed and let it be so clear to them that they believe, Father, that they had not only faith but belief. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And on this day, I ask that you give me any words that I should pray or seal us, Father, with your ashe. Source says to be free in mind, in heart, and spirit. Mind and heart and spirit. And I'm saying, I hear it. Like, can you hear it? Like, can you hear it? I definitely hear the birds. I hear, of course, activity with cars passing by. But mostly, the sounds of nature itself. Like, things are unfolding the way that it should be, and everything is in divine timing. Divine intelligence is at work, and everything will flow in its own nature the way that it should go, the way that it should grow. Yes, yes, yes. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Sealed. Let's get it, we. Let's get it. Father say, let's get it, we. Let's get it. Did you not know that you was the Father's wheat and that you was called for good bread? That the way the Father has designed everything to go, that it's going to go, that it's going to flow. And the way that you are going to grow in this season, baby, is divine timing, and it's got a divine reason. Let's get it. Mystic Oracle, you want to get it? Let's get it. Father say we're going to jump into this one right here. Oh, yes. Father, yes. Thank you. Ooh, Scorpio. Defend. Look at that. Yes, beloved. Father say, we're going to talk about this. Scorpio defense. And of course, Scorpio is representative of death, the death, endings, and new beginnings. We talk about being new beginnings, new growth, growing with a reason in this season. Something that you might need to defend. But Father called to the shadow reading. Let's check that out. It says defense is a necessary tool for survival and can often be accompanied by resistance, confrontation, and struggle. However, sometimes defensive behavior can be misplaced and lead to stubbornness, pig-headedness, or fragility in the face of criticism. Be careful to question what you are so staunchly defending. Question what you are defending, yes, and deconstruct it. Deconstruct it. Listen to constructive criticism. And come to a better understanding of your position. I heard a better understanding of self. I was reading position, but I heard the word self. Like, have a better understanding of self. Do you have a position of defending you and your viewpoint so tough that you don't get a chance to deconstruct you, know why you're defending it, why you have that position? Or is it just something else deeper to learn about self? Where did that defense mechanism come from? Is it leading you to be stubborn? Is it leading you to be rigid? I feel rigid. Like, are you being, book says pig-headed, but I just really feel rigid. Like, like maybe you're not really flexible with that thing. Maybe some a situation or circumstance is trying to show you so that you can make you a little bit of adjustment, so you can deconstruct you. Maybe you are going through a deconstruction so that you could face you. Yes. Yeah, yeah. It says maybe you need to. You want to read any of that? No, no. Anything else? Born under the Western zodiac sign of the Scorpio. So maybe you are a Scorpio, or you just have Scorpio tendencies, or you're going through a death season, like maybe an ego death or something like that. I feel ego death, considering that, Father is calling to deconstruct some things, to look at yourself from a different position, in a different light. You know what I mean? Understanding yourself a little bit better, your positions. Why do you feel the certain way? Why do you feel the way that you do? How did you develop into you? And is that born out of defense mechanisms? And has it made you rigid in any place? Is there places where you can improve your flexibility? Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Anything else, Father? No? Okay. Do you want this one yet? No. Okay. We're going to put those right here, just off to the side. Which one? Father say we're going to jump into this moonology manifestation. We're going to shuffle them up a couple of times. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this day? How you doing? Yeah. I was been feeling like getting out here all day, and it's kind of been like doing different stuff and stuff like that. And now we finally out here. It's getting towards like the middle of the afternoon, going towards the evening. So the sun position is a little bit changed. I'm still trying to find just a little bit of that sun power. Yes, get that on my face just a little bit. You know how it be. I always come out here at the wrong light time, and then it be all weird. But anywho, maybe that's something too. Time. Ooh, we got new moon in Virgo. Trust all that will be well. That's the energy. Trust all that. Is that right? Yeah. Trust all will be well. Trust all will be well. For one thing, that's something. Everything works out to the good of the Most High God. So you can trust that all will be well. We have step up and lead. We have focus on the positive. Do you want these two out? Both of them? Yes. Okay. So we have step up and lead. Okay. And we have focus on the positive. And I hear lead yourself. Lead yourself. Like maybe you might be needing to lead yourself out of a dark place. Out of a place of where things have ended. You have a new beginning coming in. And things have changed. Maybe you are still holding fast and defensive of your past self and who you used to be. You know what I mean? And it's time for you to step up and lead yourself into a whole nother direction, focusing on the positive and releasing anything that was negative in that season. We definitely have been focused on that, today in terms of family conversations and things like that. We have this just pop out. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. That's a challenge. Maybe your heart part of it is closed off to what it is that you think you already know. And people can't really get in and show you another part of yourself. Like, of course, our relationships are an assignment, right? They are an assignment. They're for people to come to us to reveal us onto ourselves. Something about you. They grow you, they test you, they stretch you, right? So if you are unable to receive because your heart is blocked, that's why Father wanted that chakra deck. Your heart might be blocked. Your heart chakra could have a blockage in there. It's closed off, or something. You're challenged with letting people in. Father say, think it through. Maybe you're making a decision. You want this? No. But you need to think it through. Or whatever it is that I'm saying that might have hit you in a certain way and you pull back like, to what? That ain't it. Father say, think it through. Maybe it's somebody that told you something about self and you like, that ain't me. I ain't la la la. Father say, think it through. Again, a part of that beginning message was, can you see you? Are you able to see your full self? Like, look at it and deconstruct you in this day? Or are you rigidly fixed in defense of who you think you are? Ashe. Attend to the details. It's something else. It's something in there. It could be small things to be adjusted. Realign. Attend to the details. And that is clarifying, focus on the positive, and step up and lead. We still have our third card, which is keep your heart open in the challenge. But again, this clarifier of attend to the details. We have leave the past behind. That's poking out. Talk less, feel more. Keep your heart open. Talk less, feel more. Maybe, again, with that defense, you're speaking, but not hearing, not listening. Are you listening or are you waiting to respond? And it's a difference. Did you listen, take it in, receive the message, and then, engage, respond from that standpoint, from understanding? Or are you just waiting to respond? Like, yeah, whatever. We have shine and trust the universe. Father say, trust the universe is here, and find balance. Find balance. Full moon in Libra. Yeah. Forgiveness is also poking out, so maybe there's something that you need to forgive. And we also see a strong split here with release control and take the inspired action. Focusing on the positive and stepping up could be relative to that. Forgiveness is really huge. Father also pulled out go deeper and reveal what needs to be seen. Go deeper and reveal what needs to be seen. Making time for self-love is one that's also poking out. Can I pick these up? Thank you, Father. Yeah. Anything else in here? Ooh, that was odd. I bit my whole deck of cards. That's not good. That is not good. I don't like that. Maybe because, again, focus on the positive, but I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing in that moment. I wasn't. Now my cards is all weird. That step up and lead. There we go. Focus on the positive. And then we got this half right here. And these cards are fragile too. Do you want to be out? Step up and lead. Okay, we're going to leave that out. Father say leave this one out. Step up and lead. Is it upright? Yes. So somebody wants to take a leadership position. They want to step up and lead. They do. But maybe there's some challenges with that in terms of understanding all parts of you. It's my little honey coming up. Understanding all parts of you. Understanding deeper parts of you, more intimate, going deeper. Like coming out of winter and into spring, we've done a lot of shadow work, shadow work being done. And maybe there's just more work to be done, something else to be pulled out. And that work is never done, though. As long as you're alive, you get a chance to continue to do your work and to learn more about self. How did you develop into the person that you are? What defense mechanisms you are using for yourself? How are they helping you become the highest version of yourself? Are you stuck in any places? Father say yes. There's some sticking, like you are stuck in a place. And again, what did I say? Father said go deeper. Go deeper. There's some things, new moon and Scorpio, and that's what we read from out of the Mystic Oracle, was that Scorpio is some defenses in there. It's something in there that's keeping you stuck, that's not allowing your heart to be fully open to receive some things. And I feel like, is this go deeper in the upright? Yep. It's maybe, I'm not for sure if you're quite ready to go deeper or not. Do you want any one of these, anything else in this deck? No, Father. Okay, any energy? What's the last energy for your week? Thank you, Father. Thank you. This? Which one? This one? This one. Okay. Go wild. Full moon in Leo. Ooh, full moon in Leo. Go wild. Go deeper. Go deeper. Get wild. Unleash your kindest self. Unleash your kindest self. Yes. It's something in you to break free, to break open. And you might be holding it back in defense of something. This one, starseed. Father say we're going to get to starseed. You might be holding yourself back. Hold containment. Defending your position in some kind of way. Maybe it's some sort of piece of your identity you defending, or you feel like you have to be in defense of. Because whatever it is, Father say, it's time for you to step into that Leo type of energy, that leader energy, that boldness to go for it. Yes, be bold with it. Anything, Father? Anything else? Bold, yes, 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 be bold. Father say, be bold. Yes, 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 be bold, 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 bold. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's see if we can turn this down here a little bit. Be bold with it. The void. We talked about coming out of winter and doing that shadow work. So Father say, embrace the winter. Embrace your shadow self, the cosmic womb. Something is being created. It's that darkness. Maybe it's that darkness. Maybe, you want this one? Yeah. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. That's a challenge. Father say that's a challenge with embracing your dark side and bringing what's in that shadow side to light, to see it, to go deeper, deeper with you, beloved, deeper into yourself. Yeah, step up and lead is here, but to go deeper is definitely a part of the advice. Anything else left in this deck, Father? No. Okay. We got big picture thinking. Visionary, inspired ideas. There you go. Something, can you see the big picture? Do you have a new vision? I feel a vision of self. This one, chakra. Chakra, okay. What is your vision of yourself? And are you in defense of that vision? Right? Are you holding on to who you think you're supposed to be? You want this? Yes? This one? No. We have mysticism is here. This card is upside. These two are upside down. Do you want to look at them? We have victim imperfection. So you're definitely not a victim, right? No victim here. No excuses. No victim here. No victim. We are overcomers. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are an overcomer. You are not just a survivor. You are an overcomer. You are a leader, right? That's not a victim. That you are a leader. Perfectionist. Perfectionist, no. You're not perfect. You're dealing with some things. You're in defense of some things that need to be worked out. But at the end of the day, we know that your good and your bad is like, that's the whole thing. That's a composite. None of us are perfect, but to accept your whole self is what makes you perfect. It is. right? Perfect as you are. But mysticism, there's some things going on that you don't quite understand. They cloaked, you know what I mean? I feel this person is cloaked and covered up with a whole bunch of layers. And it might be a whole bunch of, maybe that's why Father say go deeper, because mysticism is clarifying, go deeper. Yes, and it's a challenge because you're not really sure how to get down in there. I feel like, how many layers do you go down? How much shadow work is it left to do? I'm not done yet. I did that already. We done been through this process. I done healed already, but there's more. There's more. Healing is a lifelong process. It is. And every time you think that you're done, it's something that will come to you to pull up those remnants, those little bitty pieces, those details. Those details, Father say, look at the details. Impartiality. Do you have any judgment that you are placing? Like, can you be impartial? Can you be unbiased? Right? Can you come to balance? We saw that full moon in Libra as well, calling us to come to balance. Instinct is here, right? Are you still operating on your instinct? Like, what you just believe that you know instinctually, like, that's what I think it is, that's what I believe it is, you know, that's what it is, I'm going with that. You know, this is just me, and that's just that. You know what I mean? No, it's more. Complacency is here in terms of being able to move, to go forward, to continue your healing. Did you get stuck in your healing process and feel like you was through? Yeah, that complacent person may not see the seasons change, leaves falling away, you know, things are happening, and you just kind of sitting there like, this is just it, this is just me, Ashe, and that's just it is what it is. Anything else in here, Father? Yes, you want that one? I just feel okay. Discovery. Discover more about you. The season may be coming and things may be falling away to move you out of complacency so that you can discover more of you. We just said that seasons and events, I got a split right here. Season and events come to you to reveal the parts of you that still need to be adjusted, addressed. Like, what is this event or this person calling out of me? How is it making me rise to my highest self? To, yeah, I feel like to meet me, like to meet you, your highest you, to go deeper into self, to pull you out. Another part of you that you may be, I feel the defense, but in a way, like you holding it like, oh, that's just me. You know what I mean? That attitude of like, that's just who I am. But not necessarily like, how did you become that? How did that develop, right? It's something behind that, that triggered that made you develop that. These layers that's here, I feel like event after event after event after event after event after event after event has placed all these layers upon you, and you can't really see what that's doing to you. Like it's a mystery. Like, the inner parts of you, that intimate, true you, your spirit you, like that's a mystery because it's so many layers upon you. And to pull that off, to reveal it, reveal. And that's what we pray for, the Father to reveal onto you, reveal onto us. And the revelation comes with the peeling back. And it's a lot of things that come against us to force us to peel back the layers. Either you're going to peel them back or you're going to continue to tack them down, right, and defend your position. You're being called to look at that defense. And how is it blocking your heart chakra? How is it stopping you from reaching your highest self? Despondence, speaking to the spirit, revealing onto you, showing you. This honey, I always say this, she is upset as hell. Look at her face. Don't have to be female, you know, it's just the energy, the image on the card. But I'm saying this person is upset. They are, you know, I mean, I see the arms crossed right now. Arms crossed across this little honey, across your chest like this. That's a defensive stand. That body language is in defensive. It's closed off. It's blocked off. It's not open. It's not inviting. Right. So are you allowing and inviting the Spirit to come in and to minister to you, to show you you? Maybe not. You know, we have impasse here on the bottom. Are you at an impasse? That's that defense. Not allowing things to come in. Not allowing your heart chakra to be open so that things that are happening to you, for you, not happening to you, but happening for you, are able to grow you. Are you blocking it out? Are you like, to what? Like, oh boy. You know, some might see his hands like this, but I see the block. Like, oh, you ain't getting past this, almost like boxing somebody out. You know what I mean? Like, no. You're not coming in. You're not going down this road. The road is blocked. You can't come in here and go down this road. It's blocked. Yeah. I see guilt behind that. Guilt. Maybe there's something in that, you know, and behind that is balance. Balance. But to come to balance is the miracles. You know, that's where miracles come through. That's where your breakthrough comes through. That's where your release comes through. And we flip right here. Oops. Well, guess Father wanted to talk about balance some more, because we was going to show you, we got victim, we got perfection, but other than that, it was prayer. That's what I was trying to show you, but Father said no, wanted to go back to balance. We got perseverance. Perseverance is out in rejection. Perseverance. Maybe you've withstood a lot of rejection. You know, maybe you're a person who feels like, you know, I keep getting rejection or experiencing rejection. You want these two, this one, these two, both of them, this one, and this one. Okay. Soulmate and growth. Yeah, the things that come against you, we was talking about those events in life that come to you, they come to you to grow you, to show you yourself, right? And that's what soulmate is. It's really that opening of self, your eye. Right, you see the eye is here, this eye is open, they are calm, serene, coming to balance with their self, coming together with self, their intuition, their spirit self, their highest self, their self, coming together with that. And the things that come against us come to grow you into that situation, to grow yourself up so that you can be strong, you can be edified. And that's when we talked about being edified in the spirit so that you can serve. Not only serve in the kingdom, because everybody don't choose that, they don't. But what you do need to choose is to serve your highest self. Service unto your brethren in goodness, right? And when you serve your highest self first and foremost, then you be so full and good that you serve everything else out in goodness. Yes, it relieves the confusion. And I got a split right here, so we got to read that. Trickery. I feel like I said, you persevered through a lot. Loss after loss, rejection and rejection and rejection. People who have come against you. We have vanity here. Yes, you know, things, maybe it would have something to do with your mindset. We have insecurity as well. You know, maybe it has something to do with your mindset. But I feel like somebody is going through a renewal. That's a part of that scorpion energy. The death in the renewal, the new beginning, the transformation. But if you are defending your old self, if you're holding on to your past identity, then you will have a difficult time transitioning into your highest self, or what the Most High is called you to be. Yes, can you have some acceptance on that? Can you accept the past and what it is, the situations that have come to you to grow you? Can you accept your position of the day? Can you accept just to be? However you are, Ashe, whatever it is, can you accept it? Acceptance. Facade is relationships out of obligation. Doing things because you feel like you are obligated to do them. Not necessarily because you want to do them. Something that you prayed for, you're grateful for, you're humble for, you are appreciative of, but because you are obligated. Do you do things for yourself out of obligation, or do you do it because you are loving on you? Quest is here, and prayer right back. going into a season of prayer, going into a season of service, going into a season of discovery. I feel you could be going back to some things, having to revisit some things, not necessarily in the physical, but it could be emotional, it could be mental, it could be a mental journey back through some things that have made you feel a certain kind of way. And maybe Father again is calling you to go back on that journey to pray as you are being called through a mental or emotional journey, a space to remember the things that have was hidden, was cloaked, to go deeper, to remember what's cloaked so that you can go deeper, to find the hidden mysteries of yourself, the things that you are in defense of, the things that you are still holding on to that are preventing you from growing into your highest you. Confusion, to help you clear the confusion. Confusion over things that, like I said, that have ended in the past. Maybe you're still holding on to things that are ended. You haven't released them. And in order for you to expand, you have to release. To expand into the new abundance, the new life that the Father has called you to reach your highest height, you have to release. And we saw acceptance. But you have to have wisdom to know the difference. What you can change, what you can't change. The wisdom to know the difference. To accept things as they are. To accept them. To get the wisdom out of that, because that wisdom is what's going to grow you. It is. To move you past this instinctual level into a space of enlightenment. A space where you can see your highest self. Anything else in here, Father? Was I supposed to pick them cards up? I wasn't. I just picked up the whole spread. And Father, like, what are you doing? I don't know. We just letting it flow. Trickery. Is there anything over here that's impacting? Please block it out. Seal my space, Father. Seal my space. Thank you. Creation. Creation is here. We talked about listening to creation, but I feel like the Father is going to create something new in you and calling you to go deeper within self to see you so that the Father can work in you. You want this? Okay. Yeah. Go deeper into you so the Father can do the work in you. But if you complacent and you don't really want to move, you don't really want to look, you are held in defense of what you think you already know, even about yourself, forgetting that there's more things to discover, to go deeper within you. That new moon in Scorpio, to go deeper. Again, that Scorpio said, Mystic Oracle said, to release defenses, to release stubbornness, release, it said pig-headedness, but I feel rigidity, like you are rigid, like fixed on that thing. To get some flexibility, to have some, be flexible with yourself. We see a couple of things. I do anything else out of here, but no, we stopped on wisdom. And Father say that's the energy, wisdom. You want this one now? Soul journey. Somebody is on a soul journey. You are on a soul journey. Discovering your highest self. Discovering your highest self. What does it mean in this day? Look, growth. You are being grown, but that's a challenge. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. But if you don't want to come into awareness about anything deeper than what you already know about you, is going to be a challenge for the Spirit, for the Father to grow you. The growth is in the journey. It's in the discovery. It's in the pulling out and pulling up those things that are so deeply ingrained, so deeply impacted with layer upon 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 layer, where it's like this is layered up. And it's difficult for you to fully receive what the Father wants to give you. Courage. Courage to see yourself with discipline. Courage and discipline here together. Yeah. Anything else? Yes. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father, for the message. Father say go wild. Self-esteem is here. Self-esteem. the esteem of yourself. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And that's what I was saying. You don't necessarily have to be a person that's going to serve in the kingdom like that, because everything we do serves onto creation. I mean, that's just it. But at the end of the day, you might be a person that's just like, I want to take care of self and really get into me. I say, like, that's the thing. But you just being you and being that way will help others. It will. They will either see your example on how you love it on you, how you prioritize self, how you nourish self, and how you do that in a humble way, in a way that's just like, And then you may want to serve people come and ask you like how what it is, and you tell them you still servicing your weak, you servicing your brother. It all goes to service. But how do you feel about you? Because the first thing is to grow self. The first thing is to learn you. The first thing is to deepen your relationship with your real you, your spiritual you, your highest self is called you to develop into your highest you. To grow, and you can't do that if you get stuck. You can't get there if you hold so tightly in defense of who you believe you are. Instead of allowing the Spirit, the Father, to grow you, to open you up like the ever unfolding rose, like the lotus, with it just unfolding and blossoming and blossoming and blossoming. Yeah. Indecision is here, and loneliness, backed up by loneliness. Maybe you feel lonely. Again, that rejection. Maybe you have gone into a defense mechanism space because of rejection, and it's impacted your self-esteem. Like, I gotta defend me because all these people out here, they like to what, and in this day and age, that's easy to do because folks is, and they could be like, oh no, I'ma just be on over here because I don't know what all that's gonna do. And then there's no patience these days. Everybody want everything microwave fast, like lightning fast. They say, on the one hand, this tripped me out. And this is a whole soapbox. And probably ain't got, I don't know how it relates to the reading. It might. But anywho, I was seeing this whole situation with one of my, I like his gospel music. It's Ty Tribbett, right? Kind of modernized gospel, right? So, but he was saying something about how, of course, as ladies or whatever, you're supposed to hold your virtue, hold your virtue, keep something to yourself, you know what I mean? Like, everybody don't want you to give everything up, like, right away, like that thing. But most dudes, they'll stick around long enough to get through that. So, you still gonna have a whole bunch of single people if I'm holding back my virtuosity for the right person, because I don't want to get caught up in this whole lustful type of situation, the things that people don't really like, that really is indicative of a poor relationship or poor choices and all this type of stuff. Then you're gonna experience rejection over and over and over again, because it ain't a whole bunch of people that's waiting or ready to wait and be patient like that. They just not. They ain't waiting, and definitely ain't waiting until no marriage. What? If you a person out here that's trying to wait until you get married to go through there, you going to get a whole bunch of rejection. And that's going to make you feel some kind of way, because as soon as you start getting like on somebody and you think that this could go somewhere, and you decide to tell them that you're celibate and you're not doing this and this is what your boundaries and your priorities are, right? Because if you virtuous, then you have virtuosities, you have principalities that you stand on. And when you start expressing that, then people can shut that out. You can face a whole lot of rejection. So rejection is out here. Rejection is everywhere. It is. And it will cause indecision. And the ability to get to a successful relationship is like to what? Like how? But the first thing is to have a successful relationship with you, beloved. Can you go deep with you? Are there parts of you that you still haven't discovered yet? Are there parts of you that you're in defense of that you probably need to let go of, that situations and events in your life are coming to show you, reveal onto you, and you defensive of those things? Like, you can't even see the red flags of yourself? Ooh, wheat. How you gonna see red flags in everybody else if you miss the red flags in you? Come on with it. Are you your own friend? Are you your own friend? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. show you you. Courage is back out again. But Father say, I feel a challenge with that, like it's in reverse. Like people are not courageous enough to really take a hard look at self. A hard look at self. Everybody on the manosphere, womansphere, in the sphere, everywhere, want to blame everybody, but taking a look in the mirror. The man in the mirror, oh yeah, I'm asking to change ways. Y'all know my voice about gone. And I sing like nobody listening. Anyway, is there something else in here, Father? Yes. I feel like I might have got all off track. Father, say no. Everything is relative. Because I do. Like if you are a person that is trying to like look for something deeper to develop, you know, a certain type of relationship, whether it's with yourself, then you have to go deep with you. If you want a relationship, a deep, real relationship with another person, you have to go deep with you. Your relationships with everybody else is going to be as deep as you are with yourself. I'm going to say that one more time. Your relationships with other people, especially intimate relationships, are only going to be as deep as you are with you. If you can't acknowledge your own red flags, if you can't be flexible in your own learning, in your own growth, and getting together with self and growing you up, then how do you grow a relationship with somebody else? How do you get deep and intimate with them? How? You can't see you. How do you even know what you want? What are you looking for? Have you made the decision on that? Just saying. Perseverance. I feel like somebody has persevered through a lot of loss. This is the second perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, but you have to fix your mind on it. You got to make the decision. And we saw indecision. This one just fell out. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Can you see the good in you, in your winter, in your darkness, in that space where it's like that shadow? Can you go into the shadow and love on you? Release the defenses. Release the judgment. Release, we saw be impartial. That's unbiased, right? To be able to look at each side of me and just, it is what it is, and accept it. Peace. Come into peace. Peace with yourself. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I think that Scorpio is calling you to release negative energy. You want this right here? Patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with you. Have some patience, because you may be going through a season of denial, denying certain things, denying things that need to change. Again, we had impartiality and we talked about judgment. Judgment, right? Are you judging yourself? How are you judging yourself? Father say yes. How are you judging yourself? Challenged with judgment. Doubt is here as well. Doubt backed up by gratitude. Maybe you don't feel like there's anything for you to be grateful for. Maybe you don't feel like, right now, like, just struggling with that. Not being able to see the good is something in here. This one, this, okay. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. When things come against us, empathy, indecision, right back. When things and people, events in life come to us, they are coming to grow us, to show us, to reveal something about ourselves onto ourselves. Look at your relationships with people. Look at your relationship with yourself, like truly, and see how is that reflected around you. How have you manifested yourself in your reality? In terms of your relationships, in terms of your situations, in terms of what you engage in, the events that come to you. A lot of things are outside of our control, but Many things are not. Many things are directly related to how we treat self. Failure backed up by death. I feel like maybe somebody needs to understand that mistakes are opportunities to learn. Is that right? Mistakes are an opportunity to learn. They are. And learning that endings are just beginnings. And we talked about that Scorpio card earlier today. That Scorpio energy, that death energy. Endings and beginnings. Endings and new beginnings. Right? This may be an opportunity for you to renew yourself, to reinvigorate yourself, to reinvent yourself, to see yourself in a whole new light. But that is going to be very hard to accomplish if you defend your position, defend your past identity, defend who you believe that you are. The Father will not be able to give you the ego death or the persona death that you need to experience to develop into your new self, into your highest self. And that right there, again, like I said, will pull you into your service. You may not want to be a person who's going to serve all of your goodness up into the kingdom. Like some people are just really for that. And some people just want to serve onto self and goodness for your own good. Develop into your highest self. And let that be it, and to experience creation. The creation card came out like just to experience it, to be in it, to utilize fully your 8 wonders. That you can see, smell, taste, feel, hear creation. That you have emotions, you can have a sentiment about it. Use your intuition to discover and go further and understand that you are connected to all things. Just that in itself is beautiful. That right there, and then people will see you. They will see what you're doing. In that regard, this one, they will see that in that regard, and then they will question, they will inquire of you, right? And when you just share your own self, your own goodness, that's being in service to the Most High, that's being in service to the creation itself. That's service, and that's really all you need to do. Didn't I say that that's being in service, and that's all you really need to do? Because when people see what you are doing, how you have developed yourself, how you have come out, and then they inquire, and all you got to do is share in goodness, that's your service. That's it. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Mail time. Here's the mail I want.
It's literally like nothing.
It's literally nothing that happens. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Yes. Anything else in this deck, Father? No, we got it out. But that's freedom. We got freedom. Freedom. Release blame. Be free from blame. Free yourself from blame, I feel. Surrender. Free yourself from blame. Surrenderance. Blame. So that you can be free. Surrender the blame so that you can be free. I hear the Father's going to change your name. I hear the Father's going to change your name. Father. Come on in here. Speak to your wheat field. Speak to your wheat field, Father. Yes, change the name. Reveal unto you what your spiritual name is. Yeah, that change your name, baby. I'm telling you. When you really feel like figure out what it is. Check. What did I say? What did I say? Father, then change your name. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Complacency came out twice to say that you are in defense of some things that are down in you. But just go deeper. and Scorpio. You are defensive of some things that are deep inside of you that need to come up to be released so that you can change. You can grow. You can step into your highest you. And then I heard step into a whole different role. Ooh, beloved. I can't do it no better than that. And when I tell you that the Father finna change your name, baby, I hear, what's that song? It's on Hustle and Flow. Right when they went to the church, and this woman was in the choir and she was singing. And she was singing to the Father. Well, she was singing to the messenger. But she was really asking the messenger to intercede on her behalf, to ask the Father if the Father would change her name. If you would change me. It's telling the Father it would be all right if you changed me. If you come inside and change me. And that leads you to this. The abundance. Realizing that you are limitless. And that you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. And we said that. Look around. Are you regretting what you manifested? Are you placing blame on anything? Rejection and loss and layers, all of that stuff. Ooh, that went all the way up underneath there. I don't know how I'm going to get that. We're going to have to move this whole bench. So I guess that means we finna wrap it up because I can't get to that card. But we have split worry, judgment, and peace. We got worry, judgment, and peace. Release the worry. Stop worrying. Father has everything well in hand. Infinite intelligence syncopates all things. All things that come to you, relationships and events, come to grow you, to show you, to reveal you onto you. Pride. Pride is here. Pride can be good and it can be also low vibrational, high or low, which way you are flowing. If you are defensive, or if you are prideful and held in that pride position, like I just know, you are unable to be unbiased and look at things from an unbiased position, to come to balance, to look at yourself from an unbiased, because we is self. Of course you're going to have some bias about you, right? Oh, I know me. That's just me. What you talking about? That's just how I am. No. That developed from something. From some sort of defense mechanism. Some sort of coping mechanism. Something to protect yourself against other things. Right? Happenings. But to go deep down within that and pull that out and discover what it is, beloved, that is what is going to reveal onto you what to release, how to become more flexible, and allow yourself to change. That change will lead you into an abundance. It will lead you into an abundance. That change will allow you to step up and lead, to go deeper, get into your abundance. Right now, Father says, see potential. Bringing unconsciousness to light. Seeing potential. Bringing your unconsciousness to light. Embrace your darkness. Go into the void. Go down deeper into the void and see what's in there. Don't be afraid of you. Don't be afraid of you. Father say go wild. Go wild. You're going to wild out. But first you need a reality check. You need a reality check. Get a reality check and then honor your feelings. Honor your feelings. Honor your feelings. And then do this here. Embrace the flow of life. Embrace the flow of life. But first you got to get real. Get real. You want this one too? Father say, breathe. Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Breathe through the shadows. Breathe through the void. Breathe through the dark. Breathe through the depths of you. Get intimate. Go deep. Go deep with you. Go deep. Reflect on your priorities. How did they develop? Where did it come from? Where did it come from? Where did it come from? How did it develop? How did it become like that? How did you get like that? Is it just you? Or is it just something that happened to you? Is it your response to something that happened to you? Detox. Get it up. Get it out. 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 That's what this is all about. Testimony meets Tarot. Never know what you're going to get. Just never know. Life is like a whole box of chocolates, beloved. You just never know. But know that this life, this reality comes to grow you, to show you you. You were called into it. You came in with a calling. You're not waiting to be called. You were called. You're here. You stepped into something. And how you're going to serve, I don't know. But the first thing is to serve you, to get deep with you, to reveal you onto you. Surrender to the sweetness, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. That is the advice. Surrender to the sweetness. Maybe you need to surrender to your sweetness. Maybe you are a sweetheart and you've become harsh because of the things that's been happening to you, defending yourself. You know, and Father's calling you to get back in touch with that because your heart chakra is challenged. Rejection and loss and all of that stuff can make you feel a certain kind of way. We got a couple cards in here that definitely don't belong, Gasha. Go deeper and step up and lead was trapped into the soul journey. So that's a part of it, for you to go deeper so that you can step up and lead. Go deeper with you. Yeah. What did I say? Surrender. We just had that. Surrender to the sweetness. Surrender to the sweetness. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Surrender to the kindness, the goodness of you. Whatever that's done took it away your heart, whatever that's done blocked your heart, whatever that has come against you to make you put your heart away, Father say, it's time to go back into you and grab that and pull it out and pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Anything else, Father? No. Growth. Balance. Grow so that you can come to balance. To the next now, y'all. This is your girl, your favorite channel messenger, Lottie, here at Tears and We Tarot Show, where you sure enough never know what you're going to get. Get this. Go in there and get you. She miss you. He miss you. They miss you. They miss you. Go get you. Surrender to the joy and the divine of life. Release the blame. Release the shame. Release any biases and judgments. Give yourself some care and some patience. Love on you. Love on life. You here? Dear God, you here. Now it's time for you to go deep. Step up and lead. To the next now, y'all. Ashe.